I don't know. Every time a region has like top players quit, new ones move in somehow. And it doesn't even make sense how it happens.
It just happens.
Yeah, it's like Arizona. Used to have like a completely different top 5 than it does now. And now the top 5 that moved in is like just as good as them. It's not like, oh, you cut off the top portion and then the second-rate players become the best by default. It's like, no, the second-rate players somehow level up a bunch. Like, there's a certain amount of power in the air of a region that you can absorb. And if other people stop taking it in, then the second ups become just as good. Oh, so this is it started Kage versus Flareon. Flareon has the 4 dojo tag, and Kage has the virgin tag.
All right.
Did he lose a bet?
Yeah. Tilt. Is there a reason behind the virgin tag?
Kage's tag is virgin.
Is there a reason? Probably. That'll be like the most likely of answers. That each of David's subs is the virgin, so.
I'm not. Of course, I didn't sub, but even if I did, I wouldn't be that.
Yeah, bro. Well, I would, but.
Or dojo. All right, so Pit is a sort of unpopular character. I don't necessarily think he's that bad. He has some bad points, but he's quite good. I think the problem for me with Pit is just that he's really boring. It feels really linear to play.
Like
it's like you shoot arrows if they're too far for you to hit, right?
Yeah.
Simple, solved. If they're in front of you, you use fair. If they're above you, use up air. Like if you're comboing someone, use dare if at all possible. If not, then use the aerial that corresponds to their direction. And then if you hit them too far for you to follow up with another arrow, you shoot an arrow. And like that's it. You just like keep doing that forever. Your neutral is dash dance down throw.
Yeah, like just the dash dancing and arrows are just really the only 2 points that hit really has.
I mean, his combo game is functioning. His neutral was very good. So like that's pretty good. His recovery is also very good. The only thing that's sort of annoying is his kill game.
Oh, like he doesn't have that many kill moves.
Yeah, his kill game is kind of esoteric and it's not very intuitive because his smash attacks don't really do the job very well. He can combo into the kill moves, but you have to have played Pit for a while to be able to do it. So really, he can be played well. It's just really no top player has really committed themselves to Pit.
Well, I would say Gallo probably, but he's been doing that all.
Yeah, Gallo plays everyone. At the weekly before Supernova, when I was watching it, he had to play Jason Waterfalls, and it was like, game 1 he went Luigi, game 2 he went like Ness, like game 3 he went like some other third character like Mario.
Wow.
He like went a different character every single game, and I want to say it was depending on the stage pick. Yeah, that guy plays everyone. He's like Oracle, who will come out with a new character every week or so. He's got a flavor of the month kind of thing. All right. Oh, they're trying to do the
new stage list.
The new stage list, which this Wii wasn't built for because it has Yoshi's strangely on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every match we've played so far has been
just the Paragon
stage list because, like, why?
Because Paragon stage list is the best stage list.
It's definitely pretty solid, and everyone's quite comfortable with it. So I don't think they're willing to like. As long as the gentleman's clause exists, people are going to be like, yeah, I know this rule set's fair, so I'm going to go with it.
Yeah.
That's probably what I'm going to continue doing is gentlemaning to the Paragon stage list whenever possible.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of weird out-of-region tournaments where the stage list was sort of funky, and I always was able to gentlemen's to a different rule set.
Yeah.
Like that happened at Arlo too. The stage set was awful. It was horrible. So every time I came up to someone, I was like, you want to just do like the middle 5 stages, bottom, middle row? And they're like, yeah. Every single person was like, yes, this sounds better. So
it is better.
Yeah. What do you think about the stage list? because you play Game & Watch, and that makes Yoshi's is a little hard for Game & Watch.
Actually,
if you want to sweet spot the ledge, because your B is so high.
Yeah, but like it's actually quite difficult to sweet spot because if you just dip a
It's
little
almost
bit,
impossible to sweet spot.
Yeah, practically impossible.
Against some characters, I'm sure it is impossible.
Because like you just dip a little bit too low depth.
Yeah, Yoshi's is a stage that's generally not played anymore in the PM meta. No, it's not. I mean, or Game & Watch.
It is a story.
Not that I care.
Oh.
Everyone has a story, but most are better left untold.
Alright. We're all down, dude. Alright.
Yep, Kage is up right now. He's a pretty seasoned player. I don't really know much about Flareon, but yeah. Unless someone is like ranked or near ranked, I think they're gonna have a hard time fighting Kage just because he's been around quite a while.
Yeah.
Even if he hasn't been a top player at any point, he's been very respectably good. Alright. Yeah. Let's see how he's going to finish this off. Sonic's at 64%. The down throw to fair should still work, but I don't know how you're going to get a grab on Sonic, so...
Still fast. Oh, up smash.
Previously, he just killed him with a raw down B to catch Sonic's approach, which works. Yeah, when there's like a huge speed disparity in a matchup, things get really strange. Grabs become sort of impossible a lot of the time. Alright. Sonic should be able to gimp Ganon pretty well, which is important because Ganondorf usually...
It looks like I'm going to play some moves.
That works. At least I don't hear anything. Alright, cool. So... yeah, Sonic generally has a hard time killing characters. He doesn't have many setups into kill moves. But if he can gimp them, you know, that could happen at almost any percent. He's got some really powerful ground tools like side B that will just like tear through anyone's crouch canceling and send a lot of people off stage. Uh-oh. Yeah, center stage is really important against Sonic if you're a character that can be gimped. Such as like Falco. I've actually played the Falco Sonic matchup quite a bit. And it's all about just like claiming center stage and not moving away from it. Because the moment you do, his side B can cover maybe a third of the stage, and if you're within that like last third of the stage, you're going off stage and you're probably dead. Sonics have created this whole metagame of how to gimp spacies, and it's really brutal. Alright, Sonic at 72%, Kage at a fresh stock. Alright, he goes for a dare instead, which is odd because, I mean, I feel like he may not have killed with a fair, but nothing really came of it there. Oh, wow, that ended up doing it. So, Kage wins. That was the set. I don't know who's up next. Do you know?